What's your baseball philosophy? What got you so far?
Just trying to keep the ball down in the zone and pitch to contact and let the defense work.
Have you pitched to your strengths or a batter's weakness?
I pitch to my strengths. I think that's something that we're taught. They preach that to pitching coaches to pitch to your strengths because I mean it's your strengths. So I just try to pitch to my strengths.
The first round draft picks, though, they say these guys have all the power, all the talent in the world. But sometimes in the organization they get passed up by guys in the 50th round. Why does that happen?
I don't know. I think it comes down to more than talent. I think you need to do a lot of things in the game right. And obviously the guys that go in the first round, they're great baseball players and they have all the tools in the world. But sometimes it takes a little more than tools to get to the level that you want to be at.
Now, spring training, they're always bringing guys in to compete with you at the major league level. How do you handle that?
You try not to think about stuff like that. I mean, you just go out there and try to stick to your game plan and just try to get as many outs as possible and let the other things kind of deal with themselves. If you do those small things to get to the bigger things, then it'll work out.
Now, baseball is a game of ups and downs, injuries, up and down the organizations. Have there ever been a time that you wanted to leave baseball?
No, I've always had a love for baseball. I think that's what kind of keeps us going is the ups and downs. When you're down, you want to get back out there and get back on top, and when you're on top, you kind of want to ride it out. So I think that's one of the things that kind of keeps us baseball players going throughout the season.
What's one thing about pro sports you learned the hard way that nobody told you about?
Just the grind that it is. I mean, playing every day and going from college and stuff, we're playing 2-3 games a week to playing every day. I think it's just a long season and a grind, and I think you kind of got to pace yourself and not try to do too much early, and just try to it's a long season.
Now, when you sign a major league contract, obviously you're a professional baseball player. Was there a time before that you felt you're going to make the major leagues? What did that feel like?
I don't know if there was a time per se, but I mean, you have that dream when you're a kid, from the day when you're out there playing in the front yard. So you just work hard, just always try to keep that in mind. I mean, it's a dream, and just try to get there.
You read the sports pages, scouting reports, where Baseball America lists you and all that stuff?
I try not to look at that stuff too much. I mean, you see it here and there, but try to keep that stuff out of your mind and just go out there and pitch and let everything else kind of deal with itself.
How do you handle the fans, people yelling and screaming, loudmouths? Does that affect you next day when you're signing autographs?
No, not really. I mean, honestly, you can't even hear the stuff sometimes when you're out there on the mound. So you kind of block that stuff out, and I mean, it's all in fun. I mean, it's part of the game. They're gonna reach you out, or they're probably gonna give you some bad stuff sometimes. So just take it with the greatest of all and have fun.
How about the umpires, especially the pitcher? How do you handle the umpires?
I mean, you don't. I mean, you just go out there and you just control what you can control, and they're gonna. Sometimes they're going to make a bad call, and sometimes they're going to make the good call. And it might work for your way or not. So just kind of go out there and not think about that stuff and just try to play your game, and hopefully it works out.
What would you tell a kid in high school about professional baseball?
Just work hard. I mean, it's a dream come true, and I think everybody's got an opportunity to do it if you work hard and get after it. So just keep working and try to get there.